Hello, I'm Jim, and welcome to Rallying in America, the Recce podcast. This podcast is an exploration of a rich history, the stories and memories of those who made and make Rallying in America so great. Enjoy the show. This week I welcome back Erik Hubbard. We talk all things Boone Forest Rally and about the ARA's future training facility in eastern Kentucky and much more. Thanks, Erik. Thanks again for coming back on the podcast. Really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I think you're doing a wonderful job, and whatever we can help you with to spread the word of Rally across our nation, we're here for it.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, we're here to talk about the Boone Forest Rally. How long has the Forest Rally been in existence?
This is the third year of the Boone Forest Rally. We started off with Mark Williams and Brian Anderson, a local as clerk of course. It started off as a rough spot, rocky start. Not on our end. Of course, the year we had 2 deaths in the ARA.
Right.
This was the beginning rally. The roads was selected after we done all the work to make it slower. Slower means rougher, and rougher means carnage. And we did the slower for the for the speed of that rally. A lot of learning, and we came back with a plan to the ARA for the second year with Jim Booth. Sorry, Jim Booth. Hi, Jim Booth.
No
long
worries.
day. Mark Ever and John Buffalo, my hero. I can't even remember his name today.
Oh yeah.
They was our clerk of course last year, and with a plan, we was able to make a much better rally. And in this year, John and Mark, awesome people. They just told me they're trying to enjoy the later years of their life, and for me to work, utilize someone else if I could. And there's some information going on. I'm not privy to say, but we are a certain test for a certain higher organizer than ARA.
Okay.
So we brought in someone that's got experience in that, which is Andrew Frick. And also Dave Mathis. They are clerks of course and organizer with us this year with Over Mountain Rally. Big part of that with our rally for the ultimate goal is to complete the checkbox for that bigger organization. And at the same time to become a national. No lies to tell. We're primed, we're ready. We have the stage miles to do it.
Okay.
And of course, you've seen the $7.4 million investment from the federal government.
Amazing.
And the belief in rally. We're going to have a facility where we can not only train our local people, but train people across the nation and give them a certification for positions in rally.
Right. That sounds exciting. So with the rally, I've noticed you have 32 entries.
33. Soon to be 34.
Really? Okay. So that was as of about 5:30 this evening.
Shirley came on board. Hold on. This will be a funny thing for you. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
So Shirley, of course, Pennsylvania guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's it at real quick? I'll read exactly what he said. And this could be on the podcast because I think this is what rally is all about, and I'll tell the story behind it.
Great.
Ready? On July 21st, Mr. Dan Shirley. I wasn't planning on attending the Boone this year, so I didn't budget for it. I'm curious if it's possible to still sneak in an entry for $500 because of the 19th we upped the price.
Right. Okay.
I'm curious if it's possible to sneak in. I already read that. I know that I'm late. Basically, one of the conditions of me getting to attend is that I managed to only pay $500 per my boss wife. If I can sign up for 500, I'm an emergency medical responder with a whole trauma kit in my rally car. I also will be driving my rally car 11 hours to the event to save money. I may die. Let me know if it's possible. Sorry for being a bum. So I told him to call me. He
Yeah.
called me, and I called Preston Osborne, and we waived the fee for Dan Shirley.
Okay.
And the code to have the normal entry versus the late entry is bum. So
Oh,
he
that's
went from
perfect.
Dan, but that's what I love about rally
Yeah.
is rally drivers like to have a good time. They like to joke and cut up. A
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of motorsports, it's all about you can't have fun. It's about seriousness all the time. And
Right.
I get it why the track's hot and you're going, but it should be fun, and we should be able to work with each other and make the sport better. And that's what I love about Dan Shirley and did that on today.
Absolutely.
Javier, our local London, Kentucky, Portobello Rally. Roberto's not able to race, but
Hmm.
the mechanic, which is an awesome driver, Javier, I told him where they are the Eastern Kentucky Rally team that we would pay for their entry, so he'll be entering as well. So I think we'll end up with 35 to 36.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I
We got
noticed
Seamus. I mean, I know Leah Block and Connor and Patrick,
that's
but
huge. Yeah.
hey, Seamus is my hero. He's an older guy and just don't care. He sends it, and I love that about him.
With what? The 76
Yep.
Escort, too,
Yep.
which is a
76 and
beautiful
79.
car
Yep.
with the shamrocks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
How
don't get
can you
them
not
talking
love it?
about politics. You'll be just fine. So,
Okay.
but
Good to know.
all jokes aside, I got to thank, of course, Andrew and Dave. They brought some new energy to our rally and our
Hmm.
organization. But I also got to give huge props to a guy that's been with us from the beginning. He's a Jackson County Emergency Management guy. His
Hmm.
name is Jamie Strong, and also Kathy Spurlock and Ron Chester. They do things that I'm not capable of doing to make sure we have a successful, safe rally.
Hmm.
One thing we are upping this year is our communication program.
Okay.
I love ham radio operators, but in our region, our area, they're a very old generation. It's hot, it's humid.
Yeah.
Um, it is Kentucky in the summer. We had some quotes made between a couple individuals and corporations to make our radio communication par for the American Rally as a national and also
Hmm.
above and beyond. And I'm proud to say that Kenwood has won that bid by about $60,000 for the
Wow.
radio comms because they're interested in partnering with us on more events in the future of Backroads of Appalachia.
Hmm.
And that's what it's about. I'm all about it,
Yeah.
So appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. We'll be right back. Power up your ride. Daily driver, bike, or track beast with Melee Design Firm. Since 2018, Melee has been the go-to source for high-performance battery mounts and power solutions trusted by enthusiasts and professionals alike. Whether you're carving corners on the weekend, commuting to work, or chasing podiums, they have the gear to keep you powered and ready. Their lightweight universal battery mounts are engineered for performance, crafted with precision, and designed to handle whatever you throw their way. They don't just make and sell parts, they build confidence under the hood. Rugged, industrial, functional. That's the Melee difference. Join thousands of satisfied drivers who refuse to settle for stock. Upgrade your battery game today. Now back to the show. Well, back to a little bit, excuse me, about the entries.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to see James and Ryan Presbylkowski from Vilco there. I've had their co-drivers on the podcast, and
Awesome.
they're local to me. They're only about an hour from me, their
Awesome.
shop. So I was happy to see them, and I think it's their first time at Boone. So that should be.
Well, everybody asked me what to expect at the Boone, and my travels
Yeah.
around the circuit, around the region, and rally as a whole, NASA and ARA. I can say honestly, the Boone Forest Rally is a mixture of 100-acre wood
Mhm.
over the mountain and also Southern Ohio all combined. Our difference is we have a lot harder surface, so tire wear is a little bit more. But
Okay.
on our aspect, our maintenance to recondition the roads is so much cheaper. Everybody's like, well, how can you? And we've had people in the past get mad at us for a couple of reasons because of our cost entry, right?
Okay.
Um, First and foremost, my job is economic development through motorsports.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um, I'm able, thanks to our legislators from the Commonwealth of Kentucky, to be able to fill in gaps to subsidize
Mm-hmm.
to make our rally more compact and affordable, and make sure their emergency management and fire gets a nice little chunk of
Right.
change for it, which builds community. Something unique about our rally. Some guys don't like it, but if I'm subsidizing a lower entry rate,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have a car expose the shakedown.
Yeah.
You're going to have a car expose to start before start. You're going to have a car expose and trophy for the fastest time the night of in a different city.
Mm.
Same thing that next morning, a different city car expose before the rally, and finish up with trophies in another expose.
Oh yeah.
That's important because that brings out the community.
Right.
And, community first, racing second. That's how we're able to continue to expand and grow. And, ready for to get past this year and ready for next year and
Yeah.
fight to become a national. We have over 197 miles marked. That's wonderful roads.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I think we're ready for the dogfight. And one other good thing about us, thanks to our Kentucky legislators and House Bill 29 from last year,
Mm-hmm.
and the Boone for day 2, you'll see it. We're able to lengthen our stage routes because we utilize state highway tarmac for a quick
Okay.
instance where we can tie into gravel roads, which we can have a longer stage.
Gotcha.
And that puts us again in another unique situation versus other states.
Mm-hmm.
We work with our transportation cabinet where we can utilize state highways to race upon.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's excellent. So as far as volunteering, we're only about 2 weeks out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking that it's still not too late to volunteer.
I love volunteers, especially someone that's never done rally
Mm-hmm.
that's been interested. We have a large amount of volunteers, which is always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're sitting at 109 or 112, what I looked this morning.
Excellent.
But what we would like, of course, is more and more, especially more volunteers inside of our region.
Okay.
It's about us being able to put a rally on in the future by ourselves, not asking and working with other organizers like John Buffum or Andrew. We love them, but we're looking for that special person to become a clerk of course. We're looking for
Gotcha.
stage captains. We're looking for that where we can eventually have our own Appalachian people that can do not just this rally,
Mm-hmm.
but we can do multiple rallies throughout the year on tarmac and also on gravel. But it's
Right.
building a volunteer base.
Right. Excellent. So I volunteered for the first time at SCPR
Mm-hmm.
just a weekend or so, 2 weekends ago, and it was a fantastic experience. I think the highlight for me was there was a 14-year-old co-driver, her first rally, and I was taking time cards on one of the stages, and they ran the same stage twice.
Mm-hmm.
And she came in for the time card. She had a big smile on her face, and I thought, well, we'll see if she still has a smile on her face at the end of the day when she comes back through for the second run. Sure enough, big old smile on her face. She just absolutely loved it. So that kind of made my day. It was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed volunteering, and definitely ready to do it again. So
Awesome.
yeah. So, what is the weather like? You mentioned it a little bit about how hot it is. How hot is it beginning of August?
Hell
Okay.
with a sauna. I mean, no,
Okay.
all jokes aside,
Yeah.
there's a reason why we asked for the rally to be in July or August, and we actually was supposed to be the last weekend in July again.
Mhm.
One of my premier sponsors has a hill climb race and he missed the rally last year.
Okay.
I'm like, I'll move it, and we moved it. And then from our special friends that's wanting to do a certain checkbox for a certain thing in the future with us, they asked if we can move it to the second weekend from the first. And I said, absolutely. Until I realized I double booked myself because we also have West Virginia Hill Fest the same weekend.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which my sponsor will be going to that event. And guess what? He's missing the rally.
Oh, no.
So, but, one thing I can say about our organization, we have the capability and capacity to put on 2 major motorsport events inside of 2 different states simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many organizations out there that could pull that off and work with hundreds of people in racing and also volunteers and marshals and all that and make it work and be safe.
So with those dates, it's the 8th and 9th of August.
Yep. 7th is Shakedown that Thursday night. We encourage everybody to come to downtown McKee. We don't charge for Shakedown at the Boone Forest Rally, but I do make you, after you exit the stage, do a lap around the county or the city square. Rev your motor, blow your horn, wave at the kids, and then when we're done, you come and hang out for 30 minutes with the kids to sign autographs.
Perfect. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
Now, back to the training facility. That has to be pretty exciting to have that in your back, right out your back door.
Yep.
And should be a lot of fun. So how are the plans going for that and the progress?
It's going amazingly. We officially signed all documentation. We've already signed with the federal government. That's when the release was made. In the world of grants, and it comes to this, it's construction, and we have to wait it for the state, and then we sign all documentation with the state. There's something called SHUPA that we complete, which is historic data, archaeological data. That's complete. We're waiting on our environmentals to be finished up before we can start any kind of dirt work. But what we have done is cleaned the entire property up. Spent 2 weeks bush hogging. It's absolutely gorgeous. And today I met with the state transportation cabinet on a bridge. There's no bridge there. It's a creek crossing. The bridge will be started in October and should be a 6-month project. So we can then invite 18-wheelers and things of that nature up on the property.
Oh, okay. So like transports and things, if somebody wants to come and it's not a rally school. It's specific for controllers and traffic control and getting certified for that.
And here's the beautiful thing, though. Even though ARA is really saying, and we know why. I love you, Dirtfish. Love you, Steve. Love you, Tim O'Neill. What we can do different, though, we have a course where you can set your car up, time it, practice, trainer volunteers. But we also have 36 miles of gravel roads right outside our property.
Right. Okay.
We have that relationship with the county government with a donation to a fire department. We can legally shut down stages where you can also do testing there.
Okay.
So,
awesome.
but as far as rally school and having that's not what we're into.
Yeah.
We're into the current teams or someone wanting to start ARA. We have the prime facility for that. We also had a huge win last week thanks to Dave Coe and Mike Jams. They're Ultra 4 King of Hammers.
Oh, right. Okay.
They're going to utilize their property as well. They actually registered with the state of Kentucky last Thursday. There's going to be a PR release on that. And we also landed the BMW Motorcycles of America. This property will also be an adventure bike training center with different stages of intermediate, novice, and advanced. And once they get completed, same kind of concept. Once they complete the course, they can go out for rides around our region, which is anything from mild to wild about your ability. So we're moving forward in many directions. We have some special visitors this past weekend that just had total open mouth reactions to the beauty we have and what we have to offer.
Yeah.
And I really see it really becoming something special for Owsley County, Kentucky, which is the poorest county in America. I think this will help change the transition, the projection of that county, and be able to change it in a way that motorsports is responsible for it. Adventure tourism.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, that being said, I was just speaking with someone about a week ago, and they said that they had packed up their side by sides, and they went to Kentucky for a vacation and
Mm-hmm.
took their side by sides and rode around eastern Kentucky and
Good.
had a lot of fun. So yeah.
And I think it's going to continue to grow from the downturn of coal.
Mm-hmm.
We got to come up with something. We're not never going to be we're lack of interstate
Yeah.
industrial. It's just the truth.
Yep.
We have broadband internet, we have remote work and all that, and gigabyte internet. But
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, I think the saving grace is going to have to be adventure tourism for Eastern Kentucky. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that I seen in our organization seen years ago, and that's why we work towards this pathway. And we're actually showing real credibility that motorsports, power sports is an industry that can really change our lifestyle of our local people of Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, I saw that. Is it PRI that released that? How many millions of dollars that motorsports is responsible for
Yep.
here in America? It's
Yep.
absolutely amazing and a lot of opportunities there.
Last year, thanks to all of our events we done, including the Boone Forest Rally and rally card
Mm-hmm.
testing for people like Hooper and all these guys, Patrick Ruska, they come and bring a team, spend a couple nights,
Yep.
at all economic development, economic impact. We was able to bring 77,000 people to our region last year, and they spent a minimum of 3 nights while they was in our region,
wow.
and it was about $98.6 million that was spent to our region.
Mm-hmm.
And that's awesome.
It is. It's very awesome.
Yeah.
So anyone that wants to learn more about the Boone Forest Rally and possibly volunteer, where do they go? What's the
Boone
website?
Forest Rally on Facebook, Instagram. Instagram, I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry, I'm an old guy.
No worries.
And the BooneForestRally.org.
Mm-hmm.
And they can always just contact me directly at 423-293-1712 is my phone number. I will call you back. Text message is usually the best way to get a hold of me, especially 18 days to the rally, something like that now?
16, I think.
16. Thanks. No pressure.
I think the counter says 16. No pressure, right?
Yeah. So, but, we're working on one thing I said about Dave Mathis, me and him, and that's why I'm not a clerk, of course, and Andrew. They'll see eye to eye with them on everything, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We had some issues with some danger dots, and I explained my view, they explained their view of what considered safe, and there's some things getting resolved. Some hay bales going to be put up, but there's some that they gave way to me on. One thing I'm trying to work with the ARA, and I don't care to tell you, and JB and Preston, if you ever listen to this, we're pushing.
I know JB does.
Yeah. White Ash Road, which is on day one, it's the final stage of the rally. Two runs on it. We have a tunnel. It's beautiful. It's
very
tunnel.
Cool.
It's very tight, sharp. They made me stop and not utilize it last year. It's not a danger because the car would be slowing down so much, but for the media and the projection of what Rally Forward with Kubota is trying to do, I think it's cool Americana for us to get photos of the cars going through the tunnel, hard left, down to the finish versus stopping before the tunnel.
Very cool.
So we'll see what they say. I'm pushing hard, so hopefully they'll let me do it. And ask all the drivers that's listening, don't hit the tunnel. Give me a break.
Oh yeah, they would love it.
Yeah, but that's really it. I think the Boone, especially when they're, the ultimate goal is when the course is set up, and hopefully, I think it's going to be set up for next year. Our power stage, or final stage, will end on our property on our course.
Oh, that would be very cool.
You want to talk about Bonfire Alley, which is is the 8th wonder of the world, in my opinion.
Right.
Let's do the same kind of concept, but control it in a course like that, where we can have thousands of spectators and bonfires and a big party and watch everybody run the final stage.
Oh, that'd be a lot of fun. I'd be tempted to fish the pond though too.
The pond is awesome. The pond has a lot of fish. My boy, I took my wife and son actually for the first time on the property Sunday, and he caught like 7 fish in 20 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
So
sounds like.
But Yep, but we're all about for this. We'll be asking for volunteers to help us
Mm-hmm.
concept, ideal, what they come and help make a course, whatever. If you're in equipment, you could paint, you could do whatever. I know $7.8 million sounds like a lot of money. It's not in the
Yeah.
federal government world because you got to pay
Mm-hmm.
Davidson Bacon and have this survey and this done.
Oh
All your
yeah.
money ate up
Adds up.
before you start the project.
Yeah.
So, but I think the motorsport community will step up, and we can have motorsport days where we can actually do it, and we'll do something cool if everybody volunteers and have some kind of special memorial. And
Mm-hmm.
David's the one that made this happen.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well,
And
thanks a
you come to
lot.
the podcast for all that. See, it all
Oh
works
yeah.
out. So,
Well, I'll get this out probably no later than Friday, so I'll
okay.
get this out as soon as I can.
Okay.
Get editing after work
one
tomorrow.
last thing.
Yeah.
Anybody still listening? I get a lot of criticism about this, but it's not about who's better, NASA or ARA. I don't get into that mix.
Yeah.
Who's Republican, who's Democrat, who likes their eggs runny, who don't, whatever.
Right.
But one thing that we do at the Boone Forest Rally, if you have a NASA license and you're trying to get into, this race, with a NASA license, we will pay for your ARA licensing as well. I don't know if everybody knows that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it's just about cross-pollinating and cross-breeding and saying, hey,
Right.
we're one culture.
Right.
So
That's fantastic.
But that's all I got, Jim. And, keep up the good work. Keep
thank
spreading
you.
the word.
Appreciate
And one day, I'll sweet talk Lance Smith to be on your podcast.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you, buddy.
If you'd like to be on the podcast, you can email me, jim@jimboothdesigns.com, or message me through Facebook at Rallying in America, the Recce Podcast, or Instagram, rallying_in_America. Special thanks to Brady Instruments, pro-grade, handmade, professional fuel hydrometers. Visit bradyinstruments.com for all of your fuel testing needs. Thanks to Toontank and the artist Nuclear Wave for the podcast theme music.